Lauren Combs, who goes by the name PeachAssassin99, has documented these bizarre happenings in the house she rents out. The house where she lives has a large and open backyard. Thankfully, Lauren is not alone. Her pets also live in this spacious property, but unfortunately, something malevolent also occupies it, an unknown entity that's making the life of the property somewhat unlivable. Lauren claims that while she was a tender age, she had odd things happen to her, such as paranormal stuff, and probably having an imaginary friend. Like, people like to talk with their own shadow. It really got less peachy when she moved in and started living at her rental property. Lauren's first upload shows that she's giving us a tour of the impressively spacious backyard. Something catches her attention as she notices one tree amongst many that are different. I'm no tree surgeon, but all of those trees look the same to me. Seriously, they look all the same.
Here's the tree. It's dead, but it's very pretty. And there's these weird things that are in it. I don't know what that's for. And it has crazy holes that I like. But here's the pretty red things. Flowers. No, they're leaves. Those are leaves. Oh. I like you.
So she finds an animal skull beside this odd-looking tree that looks similar to any other tree, reaching out as if she's grabbing a treat or piece of memorabilia. That's right, don't worry about what sort of bacteria it carries. Has this unlocked something dark? Do you reckon she took it home with her? What do you think? Unfortunately, she has. Yippee. As one of her viewers wrote, I hope you didn't bring it into your house. Lauren replied with a worried looking emoji. Mind you, she could have added more emojis to capture her true feelings about the skull. Let's have a look. Yeah, you could have put that on. Yeah, you could have done that. Yeah. At least you could have put that emoji on. Lauren's landlord came around and took this picture after doing some maintenance work by replacing a window in her rental house. Her eagle-eyed landlord noticed a strange figure that was caught in the window and sent her the photos to see if Lauren could explain this strange appearance. Baffled by this spooky photography capture, Lauren decided to view her yard, trying to make some sense. What could this be?
So my landlord sends me this picture because she's trying to take pictures of the new windows that got replaced. And she says, WTF is in the left window next to the chimney. I don't own any dolls. I have a cat, but it's a kitten. I try to recreate it to see if I can somehow make myself feel better. There's scratches on the windowsill for some reason. I'm in the same spot that she was when she took the picture, and I can't figure it out. I hate dolls. I don't own them. I'm terrified. I live by myself, and I don't know what to do.
The so-called figure itself looks very blurred out. One can assume that this could be pareidolia. Perhaps it's some weird reflection, given this view of a childlike entity that's wearing old-fashioned clothing. At least her dog doesn't give two hoots about it. Look at it, oh, look. Oh, well done, that's a good dog. A month passes and she uploads this menacing clip, which shows her dog agitated due to the bell at the front door getting bashed with constant ringing.
Luna, come on.
Could the panic ringing be caused by a malfunction of the doorbell? Or perhaps it's pre-recorded? If so, is her dog a professional actor? If you think Lauren's video are somehow faked, then take a look at this. Her roommate is talking to her cat in a meow meow cat language, and suddenly this happens. Meow.
Did you do that?
No.
The invisible spirit knocked over a bottle of Captain Morgan Parrot Bay. Never tried it. A coconut flavour, and by the looks of it, it did it with some force. Ooh. Some viewers suggested that a thin string was used, but wouldn't the bottle slide a bit? At least a teeny weeny bit? Well, look at the cat. The cat seemed unfazed by this creepy incident. I'm pretty sure he was thinking, "Thou shalt rub, now bugger off." Because of the scary poltergeist activity, Lauren was concerned for her well-being and got herself a couple of CCTV cameras and fixed them inside and outside of the house. Her gamble paid off, as it didn't take long for her invisible entity to ruin her morning routine of TV entertainment. I wonder what you're watching.
Whoa, I'm not sorry. But I'm not sorry that I gave you something. 19 minutes, people. Just to be clear, 19 minutes until 6 o'clock. This brings a whole new level.
3 of her books from her bookshelves mysteriously gets flung from their place. Would the entity try to communicate with Lauren? Do the books that got thrown from the shelves have some eerie significance to them? Ooh, let's have a look. Yeah, a head full of ghosts, oh dear. In a dark, dark wood, oh crap. And the creepiest book of all, Geordie Picoult. 19 minutes.
19 minutes, people. To be clear, 19 minutes until 6 o'clock.
Creepy-ated, or just a staged event? I don't know, you tell me. Lauren's not so friendly entity is beginning to intensify its presence. Her lights in the hallway are starting to flicker. She hears creepy noises, and her roomie is sleeping on the couch. Wake up. Something draws Lauren's attention to her front yard and opens the door, and then this happens.
Oh my god.
What's the purpose of the so-called entity breathing beside her ear? Is it trying to play with her or give her the runaround?
Oh my god.
Anyway, what do you think this is? A trick of the light? An orb? An animal? Or an apparition of a child entity? Nevertheless, her next upload shows she's having some issues with her taps in the toilet, obviously where else. Her dog however isn't one bit interested, it's eyeballing the front yard. What is it seeing that no one else is seeing? Probably wants to take a leak after hearing the taps running.
Water's on. She's flipping out.
Holy crap, Mom! What have you been eating? Wow, really feel the purpose. I'll probably feel better.
Literally
once I'm
just turned
outside,
back on
you
as
know.
soon as I sat down.
I don't see the forest.
Oh my god. Luna.
No, I'm here. I guess I just live out my days as a bee. Time to die, I suppose. Except that this is hard mode, man. I don't know.
Laura thought she would take a dog for a walk on a clear evening, can't see bugger all. But it looks like something is troubling her dog, Luna. Once again, her dog is gazing into its eyes at someone or something. Is it trying to protect Lauren from a sinister being? Or something a dog would usually do, stare at random things?
Luna. 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 What? Go home. Luna, go home. Come on.
A faint giggle, perhaps someone is playing a prank on her, or just a staged act. Her next clip shows an orb passing through her front yard and then through her front door. Could it be a spider crawling in front of the lenses? I don't know, is it a legless spider? Over the past month, the poltergeist activity has started to strengthen itself, giving her more sleepless moments. After opening the front door due to the constant ringing, no one. However, is this a so-called spirit who is bashing her doorbell? Remarkably, Lauren doesn't seem to notice it. It's right behind you. Talking about it's right behind you, this happens. Have a look at this.
Boys, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous.
Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision.
Aye, Captain.
Yes. Yeah, holy captain, your horticulture is harvestable.
Ah, good call. Thank you. Fine.
Hurry happily and hank these hungry hollow hippos.
Lauren's hair was tugged while she was casually watching her TV at 3:10 in the morning, and her pet seemed unfazed. She got startled, having a tiny doubt if her pet dog had pulled her hair. Don't look at me, it wasn't me. It's obvious her dog was looking at something before the hair pulling incident. Perhaps someone was hiding and used masking edits to conceal themselves. The lady with so many unlimited pets uploaded further strange activity. Her dogs are agitated at something, prancing back and forth from one end of the room to another. And both Catwoman and Poison Ivy are having a WTF moment, baffled about what the heck is going on with their dogs. All laughs now until this happens. An unknown entity frantically walks in a disturbingly panicked manner. What was it trying to achieve by walking like a lunatic? I mean, like, look at it go. The toilet's over there, mate. It's over there behind the woods. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah. A closer view reveals how effortlessly it glides, with an illuminated face with no bodily figure. Oh dear. Might this be a shadow entity or superbly edited? What do you think? Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend, talking about a meal plan for what to eat, when suddenly her front door decides to automatically close on her. Perhaps the entity had enough of their lovey-dovey chit-chat about chicken nuggets.
It does not leave out my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, can you bring your ranch?
Pretty much.
Come on.
Dude, my door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
What?
I just got locked out of my house.
Is it over there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where are the dogs?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even...
Concerned about her dog's safety, Lauren jilts her boyfriend, drops her phone, as any normal person would do, and runs around to the back door. Her boyfriend frustratedly hangs up on her.
Hello? She's not.
Understandably so. Probably thinking she always chooses the dog over me.
Luna! 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 Luna!
It's just after midnight, and Lauren gets disturbed from her sleep by someone knocking on the window uncontrollably. Oh dear. Probably her boyfriend. Do you want some chicken nuggets, dear? Thankfully her dogs are with her when this happened.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here. Can't see.
A constant banging on the window. One of her dogs was already peeking through to have a look. What do you see, mate? In terrifying mode, she composes herself, trying to capture the perpetrator. Who would have thought? She slides open a window to have a look. Oh yes, that's a brilliant idea, isn't it? But no one. And just as she thought that was it, a disembodied growl echoes into her ear, sending her into a frenzied scream. Oh dear, my ears. Actually, that was a bit of a huh than a growl. Slowing down the video, an apparition can be seen before she opens her curtains. Or could it be just a fluffy dog hair? What about the disembodied howl? Is it possible that someone was hiding beneath the window? Is that a head or an illusion? I don't know, you tell me. Is it a white balloon? Or is her boyfriend bald? Want some chicken nuggets, love? Blooming neck, she always chooses the dog over me. It's been a while since Lauren uploaded new videos. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for her next upload. Could all of this be a hoax? A staged act? Or perhaps there is a menacing entity that has latched onto her, in some cases right next to her ear. In the meantime, please do have nightmares. Lots of it. Rightio folks, that's me done for now. There's loads more to come. Yeah, if you can't wait, there's always my other videos. Until then, please do have nightmares.